my husband for a divorce after 1 year of marriage. Let's talk about it. So everybody that's saying you're so strong, I couldn't do it. I was exactly where you are now. I've shared a life with my husband for 7 years. But God said it was time. As bad as I wanted to question it, I didn't understand why. But it felt like the harder I fought to stay, the worse my heart felt. The last thing a woman wants to do is leave a man she shared kids with and built a family with. This decision tore me apart. And after months of being separated, healing my trauma, trying to figure out where we went wrong, I knew why God chose this route for me. This is not the route I would have picked, but I also trust him. I've given all I had to this family I created. And I couldn't understand that if this marriage wasn't for me, why would God place me here? Why would God bless me with these children in this marriage? But when you really sit and think about it, everybody is not supposed to experience you forever. And sometimes it's not about you. God puts you in places where you're needed. You may have been put in that marriage to teach your partner something. So for everybody asking for my advice, the best advice that I could ever give you is to get closer to God. He will guide you through, just like he did me.
Okay, welcome to the Better Baby Mama podcast. That video was posted by The Life of Bonita K over on YouTube. I will have the link to the video in the description. So you can go over there and check her out yourself if you would like. What I want to know is, why do so many married women want to be single moms? Like, do y'all really just think it's all glamorous? You think it's all fun and games? Do you think it's cute? Because I am noticing a disproportionate amount of married women with children that sit up here in divorce. And they're not saying it's because of cheating or domestic issues or nothing like that. They're just saying it seems like they woke up one day, had a feeling, and now they're single. And now their children have to suffer because you do know that it impacts your kids when they don't have two parents in the home. They're at higher risk for prison, incarceration, mental health issues. They're least likely to graduate. They have more behavioral issues in school. Like, all of these things are statistics that you cannot negate. Fathers living in the home significantly give your children a better advantage and a better chance at becoming a productive citizen. It just is what it is. So she said she was married for 1 year, yet they was together for 7, and they had 2 kids. Their kids, I believe, is under 5. Like, she got young kids, like maybe 2, 3 years old. So you was already a baby mama before you got married. More than likely, it was because you begged to get married. Because I just don't see a scenario where he already done gave you these kids and everything is all good for 6 whole years, and then out the blue, he just decided to propose. No, you was probably most definitely sending hints, most definitely letting him know that you wanted to be married, probably gave him an ultimatum, only to be married for 12 months and then separated. For probably more months than you was married, you was separated, and now you're a single mom. I just don't understand what benefit this serves. Now you have to pay bills 100% on your own. You have to pay childcare costs. You have to do all sorts of things that if you was married, you wouldn't have to do. You got to pay your own car insurance. You got to pay your own hazard insurance, rental insurance, car notes. Like, you have to do all of this stuff yourself. How do you go from being in a partnership and a marriage to death do you part, a holy matrimony? How do you go from that to saying, nah, I'll just do it by myself? I just don't understand. It sucks over here. And this is why my podcast and my channel exists. Because it's enough people out here like Jada Waiter, Ari, Jasmine Chivas. It's a whole bunch of people out there making this stuff look fun. And I'm thinking y'all starting to believe it. Everybody is not Jania Michelle. Like, it's not easy. Most of us single moms have mental health issues. Most of us suffer from depression. Many of us also suffer from a lack of income and poverty. We are the reason why programs like Section 8 exist. We are the reasons why the projects exist. We are the reasons why food stamps and daycare vouchers and car vouchers exist. We are not rich. That's why a lot of us have faced eviction. A lot of us can't pay our bills, can't pay rent. We are the reason TANF and cash assistance exists. So why you want to come over here with us? Like, why would you want to be like us? We are trying to be like y'all. Like, you going ass booty hole backwards, and I just really do not understand. Feelings are not facts. Your feeling is not reality, which is why self-awareness is important. Because if you look at your feelings as facts, you start to do stupid shit like blow up your whole family, ruin your whole life. You're going to see your ex-husband, he done moved on, he got another girl. Now they have another family. And now your kids, they feeling the type of way because they only get to see daddy on the weekends or twice a month, every other weekend. And they get to see daddy is living with their siblings. And their siblings get to have a mom and a dad in the house. And now you have to explain to your child, oh, I'm sorry I left your daddy. I'm sorry you don't get to have that family unit. Mommy wasn't feeling it at the time. I wasn't feeling marriage, so I'm sorry. You know, like what do you say to your kids when they come to you in that situation? I know what I had to say to mine, and I wasn't even married, and it was a very uncomfortable conversation. Like your kids are gonna ask you, why are you and daddy not together, and what you gonna tell them? Because I didn't feel like it. Like, was nobody in her inner circle in her life that'll tell her, hey, this ain't what you want to do. He a good man. Like, y'all only been married 12 months. 12 months. Like, y'all ain't even made it to month 14. Can you just chill, slow down? Don't be so quick to get rid of a person who you made this commitment to. Set your kids up for success. I don't care if you want to leave. If he is not causing you physical harm, if you are not in fill your life, if he is not out there habitually cheating, putting you at risk of getting STDs or putting you at risk of having to deal with the baby mama if he go cheat and get the girl pregnant. If he ain't doing something like that, or gambling addiction, drug addiction, something like that, you know, if he's not doing anything like that, I feel like you should just suck it up, woman up. You know, put your big girl panties on and stay there because you made a commitment. You said to death, do your part. You're still breathing. So how are you single? Like divorce should not be an option unless it's one of the aforementioned scenarios, in my opinion. Please let me know if you disagree. Like you shouldn't just be leaving because you don't feel like it. Like them little girls, them is gonna be teenagers. They're gonna be sneaking around, they're gonna want to be fast in the ass, hot in the ass and everything. And if they have a daddy in that house, he could nip that in the bud. Now instead of just your 2 ass, you got 4 ass on them little girls. Them little girls need somebody to read them bedtime stories. You gonna be tired because you gotta sit here and work and pay for it all by yourself because you're a single mom. So your children are not going to get the same attention from you as they would have if you were still married because at least it would be two of y'all paying the bills, even if you was going 50-50. We have to stop normalizing this bullshit. My best advice to this lady is go see if you can get your husband back. Go ahead. Go ahead, give your kids the best start, the best chance at life so that they could see two loving parents. You won't have to split time between them, being with dad and being with you because you'll both be there for each other. You ain't gotta put all the pressure on Big Mama and them or your sisters and them to watch them so you can go to work or go to school, whatever you gotta do. Like you just have to make this right. This whole crying on the internet because you left your husband for no reason. I don't understand what she wants from us. Are we supposed to feel sympathy? What are we supposed to feel? And I don't like how she set up and blame God for divorce. Some Muslims will say divorce is halal, but I don't even like to say it's halal. I disagree with that. I disagree. I don't think God has anything to do with divorce. I think that ain't nothing but the shaitan, nothing but the devil. But I'm done babbling, y'all. Please let me know your thoughts in comments below. And don't forget to subscribe and like the video. And check out my audio only podcast. I have the links below. You can also go over to my YouTube channel and go to the podcast playlist. The most recent discussion I had was about nature of women being selfish. So I want y'all to listen to it. Let me know your thoughts. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.